嗨，大家好，我是李贝。哦 I feel the light 开灯。OK， 我们学习这个吧。我们学完词汇，我们学完那个课文，所以我们开始学习语法。OK， 语法。换句话说 I don't know, is that hard to understand? You just stick it there and it means, in other words. Yeah, that's not hard, is it? 插入语 okay, insertion phrase or something like that. 表示解释说明 Okay, you're just saying the same thing in different words. This is what was in the text. 雪豹这种皮毛上带着美丽花斑的大型猫科动物正濒临消亡。换句话说 Is it readable? 换句话说，在不久的将来，我们很可能再也见不到这种动物。Is that clear? I don't know. I think that's about as clear as I can get it. All right, this one. 推销产品靠的是广告，但是做广告需要高额资金。All right， 这笔广告费最终还是会转嫁到产品上。What is this word? Remarry. 转嫁是那个嫁是嫁给别人的，嫁给人。也就是女的嫁男的，对吗？这所以转嫁 so it literally means remarry, but here it means pass on. All right. 转嫁到产品上。换句话说，一个产品的广告越多，它的零售价格也会越高。Yeah, so advertising is passed on to the customers. Yeah, which is what happens. So when I see big adverts, big expensive adverts, I think, oh, all right, so the customers are paying for that. 此类插入语常用于还有也就是说 yeah, there's other ways of expressing the same thing like this. Okay, 科学教育多了，人文教育就得少一些。人文教育多了，科学教育就是少一些。也就是说，加强了科学教育，就等于挖了人文教育的墙角，挖墙角。What do you reckon that means? Dig a corner in a wall? It sounds like it's an idiom. 挖墙角 Not that 角 though. This 角墙角 Not sure. Maybe it was the other 角。挖墙角 Undermine the foundation. Do you think that's a typo then? 你现在沙兹 What is 沙兹？撤资 I told you I get that one of those two mixed up. 撤资不等于挖墙角。Okay, so this is undermine the wall. 脚不要误写作脚。Okay, yeah, so it is an error according to the dictionary. So, but it means undermine. Okay, if you 挖墙角, so take the feet out from the wall, you undermine the structural integrity. It is how do I do this? I guess it's like this. So yeah, maybe it used to be correct like that, but no longer correct. You're right. 挖墙角 like that, right? Okay. Undermine. You undermine something by removing its basis. Undermine. All right. 也就是说，加强了科学教育，就等于挖了人文教育的墙角。加强了人文教育，就等于挖了科学教育的墙角。I think that's a very pessimistic way of looking at things. So funding science, like, is negative for humanities. It's a very zero-sum game attitude. OK， 每个国家都应与他国和睦相处。OK， 尽其该尽的国际义务，尽其该尽的 ，what do you reckon that means？ 尽其该尽，尽其该尽，其what am I going to do？ 尽其该尽。Know what that means? Let's Google it. Sorry, I feel like I should have prepared this, but anyway, that one. All right. 尽其该尽。尽其该尽 is 尽其 a word? But this is the yeah. This was the phrase. This precise phrase. Let's put it in quotes. 尽其该尽的义务。尽其该尽的工作。Or I got no idea, but so 尽其该尽的义务 seems to be a collocation. What does this mean? So is ChatGPT awake? What does that mean? 尽其该尽，尽其该尽。Oh, this one's 尽。尽其该尽。No, I shouldn't trust ChatGPT with pinyin. 是一个汉语短语，意思是尽到应尽的责任和义务。I got no idea. Maybe I don't care enough. I don't know why the textbook uses all these weird ass phrases. Okay, 尽其该尽。So maybe this is you do the things you should do. Yeah, all right, I guess that's what it means. Do the things you should do. The 国际义务 do the things you would do and 国际 international duties. So do the international duties that you should do. 就是说国家拥有主权，但并不可以为所欲为的。Is it another one? 为所欲为的？为所欲为。I don't know. We're meant to be learning 换句话说 I don't know why it teaches all this other stuff. It kind of distracts you from what you're meant to be learning. I don't know the tones on those jins. I don't know why textbooks do this. It's like, teach one thing, teach it well, not teach 10 things at once. Anyway. 把下列句子中叙述同一事物的两个小句用。句用。OK， 同一事物的两个小句用，换句话说，连接起来。Sure. Okay, let's just do this, right? I don't need to read that. Okay, this is what I did last time, which was years ago. So let's see if I got it right last time. Can you see? It's slightly smaller there. 有人这样说，结婚前要睁大眼睛仔细瞧，结婚后就要睁一只眼闭一只眼。换句话说，婚前要多看看对方的短处，婚后要多想想对方的长处。Yeah, I'm sure that's correct. B. 中国古典小说《水浒传》中的武松赤手控拳打 ，no 手控 what is it 武松赤手空拳 ？Maybe it is 赤手空拳 ，is that right？ 打死了老虎。So Wukong is the name of the character from 水浒传, is that right? 赤手 is it 拳打? This one, yeah, barehanded. So fended off a tiger. 赤 is 赤裸，对吗？赤裸 naked 。赤手空拳，赤手空拳。All right. 换句话说，武松什么武器都没有，没用，就用拳头打死了老虎。All right, and then C. 现在wait. Okay, so 第二类所看。现在世界上每小时就有5000个孩子出生。换句话说，每一天地球上就要多出12万人。What? 5000个孩子。So they've switched from one time period to another, right? 每一天 and this is 每小时。All right, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. Next. 为什么什么所什么什么 Yeah, so I'm guessing this is from Chinese 0 to Hero. They had a course. I studied the course at some point, and some of the times I jotted down their sentences. So I think this was their explanation. So, 四合院为人们所喜爱. So yeah, there's also 被 plus 所. There's probably 受什么什么所 as well, right? The 所 just implies there's a verb next, coming next. Yeah, so it just means this verb is acting on, what is it? It's A, 为 B, 所 and then a verb. So this verb is acting on A by B. Yeah. But you know this kind of 被什么什么. You're used to 被自己. Or at least you should be by now. And maybe there's also 受. Okay, 为什么所什么. 介绍 知识 I don't know why they include such explanations. It's like, I feel like it's not designed for students to understand. Like maybe after you finish the HSK6, you might understand this. Maybe it's for teachers to understand. I don't think students can really understand that very well. 构成被动句 Yeah, 被动句 I'm going to color that in 被动句用于书面 Yeah, so you don't really have to care that much. You don't have to use it. You just have to know it exists kind of thing. OK, 为什么什么所什么是的肯定形式是为名词名词短语所动词 Yeah. Why did it put 肯定? Is there another form? Is there another 形式? Is there a 否定形式? I don't know. Why would you say that? Here. 否定形式 Okay, there is. All right, so let's start here. 更严峻的是，自然保护区的影像空白，很多特有物种还没来得及为我们所了解，就消失了。So these organisms, or no, these species, so understood by us, right? The saw doesn't really mean anything. The saw is just, the next word is a verb. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean like soy or your saw or anything like that. It just means the next word is a verb. 我们要通过教育，使原来为少数人所掌握的科学知识，在较短的时间内为更多的人所掌握。So this knowledge is comprehended by even more people. 更不断扩大 no 并不断扩大其传播范围。So that was the affirmative version. And apparently there's also a negative version. And what's the opposite of affirmation? Rejection? Maybe it's rejection. All right. Okay, so the only difference is you put a 不. All right. This is not a new form. This is just the definition of 不, right? 他是个有原则的人，绝不会为金钱所欲。Yeah, so absolutely won't be enticed by money. Is that really a different format? I feel like it's just you stick an adverb. That's just normal adverb use, right? 说到这个电影，没有一个人不喜欢，没有一个人不为电影中的人物所感动。感动 to feel moved. So 为 this way is 被。Yeah. So everyone was moved by the people in the movie. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Why are we doing that? 参考提示词用这个完成句子。Okay, so this is what I did a long time ago. 京酱肉丝这道菜为很多人所称道。Yeah, I think was the anticipated answer. 连日大学不分牧民为大学所困。All right. I think that's the anticipated answer. 日前 Notice that's 日前 a few days ago, not 目前 right now. I've got to pay attention to that. 日前救助他们的队伍已经出发，会给他们带 畜食品和农务. Okay. So is it really just saying we take this, we put a way in front of the first one, store there, and stick it in that blank? That seems to be the exercise. Is it the same here? Yeah, it's the same. 废气废水有望真正变废为宝. This is probably a 成语. 变废为宝, to turn trash into treasure. 为人们所利用. 变废为宝. Yeah. I haven't encountered that before. What I don't understand is why the textbooks do this. Why don't they do like 10 much smaller examples rather than one complicated example, one or like a small number of complicated examples that have all these distractions? I'll see if I can find the file. 1 second. So so what I mean by the file is the answers. We're doing chapter 16. All right, so we did this. This one. Oh, they didn't give answers to this part. So, all right, I don't see anything wrong with what's wrong with that, but so let's have a look in this more deeply because they didn't really provide that much. Okay, so I want to look at 受 所. So this one exists, right? We'll pick an easier one. This one. 他们受感情的威力所驱使. Yeah, 驱使 is like impetus or momentum or something. Urging. Okay, it's not what I thought. So they show. So like received their emotional strength. Yeah, this one in English. All right, it doesn't translate to English too directly. Where's an easier one? 受这门古老的语言所吸引. So they were attracted to this language. No, hold on, let me get this. They were attracted by this language. They were attracted by this language. Yeah, so you can use 受, you can use 被. 其形象被20纪的假账 improper accounting fake accounts 所毁. Maybe we'll pick another one. 他被一些思想更为守旧更为 so this is Alright, 更为守旧的官员所厌恶. So, so this is a little confusing because there is a bay and a way. So it's not clear which one we're talking about. 他被一些思想更为守旧的官员所厌旧. They both have that meaning, right? I'm confused. All right, we'll just pick a simpler one. 他们被欲望所驱使. They were prompted by desire. Okay, so we did 为 blah blah 所. There's also 被 blah blah 所. 受什么什么所. The other one is 所左右. Maybe you've studied the term 左右. You probably think it means A, left and right, and B, about, like 大约, something like that. 300左右. But there is another meaning, which is somewhat rare, but it does come up. 葡萄酒制造商们说他们已被谷物种植 谷物种植者的利益所左右。So they were influenced by. So these people were influenced by this. Okay, 谷物 is grains like cereal, yeah, cereal grain crop. 种植者 like the planters of growers of grains, the interests thereof. So the interests of growers of grains, they were being influenced by them. 你是否被他的奖项所左右呢？ Okay, so this one you might ask, oh, there's like a really handsome guy over there. It's like, whoa. Kind of, it affects you in some way. 不要为富有迷惑力的广告所左右。Yeah, so we got this 为什么什么所 again. But I'm pretty sure you've encountered the 被字句, and there's a whole bunch of other ones. So can you use like 教所? No, maybe that's not a thing. What about gay? Maybe that's not a thing either. So it looks like it's 被, it's 受, and it's, what's the other one? 为, 被受为. Yeah, all right. And they all seem very similar to me. But maybe 受 carries a bit, I don't know, it feels a little bit more negative to me. So we've got 被. We've got 被, we've got 为, and we should also add 受 to the list. All right, next, 足以, second tone, third tone. That's always hard to pronounce, isn't it? 足以. 足 is 满足的足, right? To satisfy. So 足 enough for, adequate for, sufficient for. 足够能 blah, blah, blah. All right. 足以动词. Yeah, I would not call this like, it's a verb that's imbued with a preposition. So you can't, I don't think you can just say it's a 动词. It's almost like 足 is a verb and 以 is the preposition. 表示完全可以, 完全能够. 足以后面加动词短语. Yeah, so you must add something after the 以 because it's a preposition. It's 动词短语. So it's so A 足以比 A 足以比 implies that A is sufficient to cause B. Or not cause but satisfy B. 他们不分昼夜作业 which is a 昼夜 or I always get that wrong. 算了 the 奔波渴望拍出足以使人疯狂的照片 So they desire to take enough to make people crazy photos. So enough photos to make people crazy. Yeah. So presumably they don't mean that literally. 对这样的坏人不严惩，就不足以平民愤。Yeah, so 不足以, so not adequate or insufficient to 平民愤 is 愤怒 民是民间 like 平静 right 平静 so calm people's anger so this criminal did not get a harsh settlement, a harsh punishment. 跟儿童谈话很讲究技巧必须随机应变 要能够随时提出足以了解儿童心理状态，而又不会引起儿童反感的问题。Okay, so we're talking about teaching children the knack of teaching children. We need to be careful of 应变. What's this? Adaptations? 随机应变. So you're adapting to the student's style, the context, and so on. 要能够随时提出 So you need to, at any moment, raise 足以了解儿童心理状况 enough to understand the child's mental state 而又不会引起儿童反感的问题 So you're raising questions. You're raising questions that are enough to understand the child's mental state, but not so much to make them 反感, to have an adverse negative reaction. All right, here are the questions, and you can kind of see my disappointment with such questions. 用足以改写句子。听说我们一年浪费掉的粮食，足以不足以给50万人吃一天呢。Yeah, so the food that was wasted, the grains that were wasted, is enough to feed 500,000 people for a day. Anyway, 这些材料完全足以说明问题了。Yeah. All right. 能够 Yeah. 哪怕 even if, right? 哪怕在知识或信息方面只领先或落后几个星期、几天，甚至几个小时，就完全足以使一个企业利润剧增或面临破产。Yeah, I think that's the anticipated answer. I think they're the anticipated answers. It might be this. Did they have it? Oh, they didn't even give answers, but judging from the other questions you get in these textbooks, yeah. You don't necessarily need the gay, right? 足以 enough. No, you need a 动词短语。足以 Yeah, so this is okay. 说明 is a verb. 使 is is a verb. 使 so 使 blah blah blah. Okay, so maybe you do need a gay. You need a 动词短语. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe that's a bit too strict. Do you remember the Simpsons episode? Adequate sustenance for the Doctor Who marathon? How would you translate 100 tacos should provide adequate sustenance for the Doctor Who marathon? How do you say tacos in Chinese? Not sure. 100个 tacos 应该足以提供 no 应该足以应该提供足够的 yeah 足够的 sustenance, right? Adequate sustenance. Not enough. Maybe it's better to use 足够 yeah. Yeah, 足够 100个玉米卷玉米圈圈卷卷玉米卷玉米卷玉米卷饼应该提供足够的 营养支持可以用来观看 Doctor Who 马拉松。All right, that's not the best one. 足以 I don't know. When would you use 足以 It does come up a lot. 我确信爱颇足以消除我们的分歧。I feel like I read that sentence not that long ago. 他感人的眼 Yeah, I've read this. So we've talked about this already. Okay, let's move on then. I think you know what 足以 means. Okay. 以便 and 便于 Okay, so 以便 the grammar in 以便 is very specific. 便于 no, it doesn't have the same grammar related restrictions. 便于 you typically say 便于携带 or something like that, convenient for carrying with you or something like that. It is convenient for, whereas 以便 is like in order to facilitate. I don't think they're even that close. Okay, 以便 in order to facilitate. 便于都有使后边说的目的容易实现的意思。Okay. So what you write after this and what you write after this is being facilitated. Yeah, okay, fair enough. 大家现在要努力掌握各种相关知识，以便将来更好的工作，便于。No, I would definitely write 以便 here, not 便于。Would you write 便于? Usually 便于 it's like a 2-character verb after 便于携带。Let's see what we got. Okay, 不同点，连词 so this is a conjunction. 动词 this is a verb. Okay, so they're totally different parts of grammar. 只能用于后一小句开头。Yeah, so you must use it like after a comma, or if the comma is not actually present, you can just pretend it's there kind of thing. So if you did lead to the comma, it'd still be all right, but it's the same concept. 你先把材料准备好，以便小组开会研究。To facilitate this. 为了便于管理 Yeah, this is the usual one. 可以用于前一小句中。Usually you stick a 2-character 便于大家携带。This one's not 2-character. Usually it's a 2-character verb after it. 便于管理 facilitate management. In order to facilitate 便于管理。In order to make management more convenient. 我们制定了一些规章制度。What is a 规章制度? 规章制度. This is like standardized or something. Regulated system. I feel like I've encountered that word before. Yeah, so 便于管理. In order to make it more convenient, really. Okay, so this one has an extra use that 以便 doesn't have. 可以表示因为自身具备某种条件而达成后边的某种结果和效果。What? 因为 What on earth does this mean? 因为自身具备某种条件而达成后边的某种结果效果。So 结果效果 So this Yeah, all right. It's just these explanations are crazy hard. I don't know. I'm guessing they're not designed for students. 这种新型电脑体积小，体积 is volume, right? 体积 volume. There's 面积 is area. 体积 is volume, is three-dimensional. 便于大家携带。Okay, so 便于携带 is a very common collocation. 为了 okay, this is wrong because it has to come at the end in the second clause. So if it 以便 these work because it's the second clause. 为了便于联系 to facilitate. Yeah, you don't even have to use this though. 为了使联系更方便 or 为了联系 Yeah, you can just say 为了联系老师把所有学生的电话制成了一张表 Alright, but why does the teacher need the students' phone numbers? Yeah, this is wrong. You can't stick a 以便 there. 你把需要用到的各种食材都准备好，这样便于制作。Yeah, it's correct, right? 便于制作 usually two-character verb after 便于。It seems here you could sneak in a 大家 as well. 请参加此次活动的人员报一下名。So this is 报名。Do you know the 报名？报名 is to register. 报一下名。Yeah, to register for a short moment. So it's a 离合词。But usually it's 报名。You could just say 报名。以便我们统计人数。Yeah, so to facilitate us collecting, enumerating the people, right? Okay, 场地很大，以便大家开展活动。Yeah, so the venue is big, which facilitates everyone's 开展活动，大家开展活动。开展活动。What do you reckon 开展活动 means? Why is it not 举办活动？开展。开展。This one. 是展览。Yeah, I would say 举办活动。Let's ask ChatGPT. How should I ask this? How would you fill the blank? 场地很大，以便大家活动。Let's see. Do I have a coffee? Where's my coffee? I need a coffee. I thought I made a coffee. Well, actually, I did make a coffee. It's sitting on the kitchen counter. Okay, I'll pause for a second to see. All right. Turns out I did not have a coffee, so I made a coffee. 自由活动，以便大家自由活动。Okay, so yeah, ChatGPT has a different interpretation of this altogether. So 自由 is not a verb, unlike so in the textbook we had 开展活动. So 自由 is not a verb. 以便大家自由活动 free time. I don't know if that is correct. So if you had to choose between 开展 or 举办, what would you choose? 如果我必须在开展和举办之间做出选择，我可能会选择举办，因为它更强调组织和管理一个特定的活动或事件。开展更多的强调开始和展开某项活动，而举办则更明确的表达负责组织的进行某项活动。Yeah, I agree with ChatGPT. 开展 means launch, so you launch an activity. Like, I think it's correct to say this, but to facilitate everyone launching an activity doesn't really make much sense to me. 以便大家举办活动. I think that's better. But anyway, maybe they just wanted to use that word. Let's go see what the answers say. This one counts as wrong. 以便. Is it because of 开展? So I gave it a tick in my textbook, but it's wrong in my textbook. But it's wrong. It is wrong. So 便于大家看. I think it's wrong because this is 开展, not because of the 以便 or 便于. Why is this wrong? 很大. Like, if I was going to point out an error, it's this. I think 以便大家举办活动. That works if it's a community activity. I think it's wrong because of this, not because of anything to do with 以便. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of this. What was I supposed to learn from that exercise? It just doesn't say. What am I supposed to learn? Tell me what I'm supposed to learn. I will go and study it and go look at 100 other sources if you tell me what it is you are trying to teach me. Textbooks are frustrating sometimes. All right, next we have this exercise. That's what I did last time, but let's do it again. Because, I don't know, it's kind of fun. I don't know, maybe it has some value. I don't think it's the greatest value exercise, but it gets you thinking up words. 今天是几月几号? 今天是 OK 2024年3月20号. I'm going to put 号 today. I usually put 日, but I'm putting 号because I'm feeling naughty. All right. The first word is 来历. 来历. 那个历是历史的历. Okay, we'll get to that in a second, I guess. 来历, 然后濒临. So 濒临 is really hard to write, but it's 三点水, 然后频道. 濒临. Let's get 临, right? It's this, is it not? 濒临. Yeah, it took me longer to work out how to write 临 than 滨. 然后领袖. Okay, this one I can tell you I'm not going to do well on. So this is relating to clothes. 袖, and it's that, right? 领袖的袖. 然后识别. 识别的识. 然后 why would I even... Okay. This is just a silly question. Is that right? 报酬. I got it backwards. Oh, and there's also, okay, I completely messed up the character. I can tell you, I know like 0. I glanced at my textbook. Last time I got 1. So this is, yeah, and then oh, all right. So this is just a silly question. I mean, first of all, there's not that many words where they have that character. I don't know. Seems like a waste of time. Anyway, 经历，历史，力所为有. Is that right? 力所为有. I think that's right. Not 100% sure about that. 力所为有. No, it's 前所未有. Maybe I've invented my own chongyu. No, it is 前所未有, right? 前所未有. Yeah, it's not 力所未有. No. So that's not a word, unfortunately. 力. Oh, there's also 历来. There's 来历 and there's 历来. 历史悠久历史. I can't think of any others. Li. All right, next, lin. We need to use lin. So obviously we have 面临. 面临. What else? 临时. Lin. Can I think of any others? Maybe I can't. 秀. 袖子. 短袖长袖. All right. 短袖长袖. That kind of feels like cheating, right? Is 袖巾 a word? Yeah, it could, seems like it could be a word. Just gonna guess. Sorry, I need to think. 巾. Is it that? Not sure. Seems like it could be a word. Maybe I'm just making up a word here. I'm not 100% sure. 识. Okay, obviously we have 认识, 识别, 识字. 识, is it 老马识路? Is that a chongyu? Maybe. 老马识路. 老马. Is that a chongyu? There's a chongyu it's quite like that. Maybe I don't quite remember it correctly. 识, 认识, 知识. Well, I've written that incorrectly. 识. Is 知识, right? 知识. 人工智能 is 知识. No, maybe not 识. I don't know. So I'm 报酬. The other one is 应酬, right? That's it. And I only know that because I can copy that. Something like that. Well, I can't even see the character. It's anyway. That'll do. I don't think this set of characters was a very good choice. 经历历史历来历 how to 来历 yeah,来历 历. There's a lot of characters that are pronounced 力量 鼓励  勉励 but they're different characters. Li. So no, okay, I give up. Xiu. Wait, the fact that I got any for xiu, even if I made one up, is a kind of a small miracle. 小奇异. I said 知识. All right. So well, let's have a look at the answers. So these were the anticipated ones. 面临降临 oh yeah 降临光临这是欢迎光临欢迎光临欢迎光临临时 okay. Here for 袖短袖袖子袖口 alright I don't know that one. 认识知识见识常识 common sense. Yeah, I got nothing with that one. That's just meh. So let's jot these down. Yeah, actually, you can see last time. Last time I just kind of went, what's the point, and didn't jot them down. 一时 oh yeah, 一时 that's a good one. Oh, I missed it then. That's from the answers. 常识识字认识知识面临光临 yeah I forgot 光临 so what were the ones that I was meant to find? Was I actually meant to find them, or is it deliberately telling me to, I don't know, was I actually meant to find them? We didn't get Li. There was no answers for Li. Oh, okay, they were original. 经历历史简历学历 okay 简历 oh yeah I forgot about that. 简历 and 学历 okay, that's fair enough. 面临 yeah, there was 光临 and what was it no, it was just 面临光临 and 临床 oh no, so the ones I wrote down here look more interesting, more useful. 临床 is like clinical. 临 means beside, 床 is bed, right? So beside the bed, when the doctor's beside the bed. So clinical trials is that one. 袖子可以一时常识知识 yeah. So I wrote down the ones I thought would be useful. Not, it looks like I ignored the ones in the answers. 袖口 what is 袖口 oh, I need to work out, is this actually a word? It could be. No, it's not. Let's see, does that word exist? Does the word exist that I'm thinking of? This one. Yes. So, 一斤 is there no, there's no 袖斤 yeah. Well, there was a character I was thinking of, but this doesn't exist, I'm afraid. All right. And what did the answers say? 袖手旁观 I have no idea what that means. I don't think I've ever encountered this. 袖手旁观 doesn't ring a bell. Oh no, I pushed the button that gives away all my information. Why does it have that function? Clicko. To look on with folded arms, look on unconcerned. All right. I think I don't care. I don't care unless it actually affects me in some way. It's very hard to care. Okay, the other 抽劳抽卸新抽抽 this 新抽 yeah, again don't care. 报酬应酬 I think they're important ones. 薪酬酬劳 yeah. 酬谢 thank somebody with a gift All right. I don't care. I really don't care. I don't know why they asked me to do that. Really. All right, next. Okay, so now we're doing something a bit more serious. So we actually need to think up our own sentences. We need to use our brains. 请在信封上写清地址，以便按时到达。I'm not 100% confident with that. Why am I not confident? 按时到达. Because what is the subject of this? The subject of this sentence is not the letter. 以便信，以便信会信 ，maybe that'll do 封信，这封信，以便这封信按时到达。There is a word. Maybe paisson. Is it paisson? Delivery? Is it paisson? I'm not sure. Maybe it'd be better to just say 以便 paisson. Oops, 以便便是便宜的那个便以便配送。Maybe that's better. Not 100% sure that this is correct, even if I edit it. 他对中国非常了解，是个名副其实的中国专家。Yeah, that's fine by me. A China expert. I think 中国专家 is a common phrase, or at least maybe in other countries there are China experts. 很多年轻人都渴望见周杰伦。Okay, I think that works. A bit silly, but anyway. 这些事实完全足以说服他们。Yeah, that's pretty good, actually. Is 完全足以 completely adequate for convincing them. Yeah, 完全足以。Actually, 完全足以 is that a 矛盾？完全足以 completely adequate. No, I think it's okay. Completely. Yeah, so there's no kind of wiggle room or something like that. 他从小就爱好写作。Yeah, this is one of these cases when 爱好 is a verb. 他爱好写作. So he likes writing. From a young age, he likes writing. 几十年来，他一直致力于写小说。Yeah, that's kind of the anticipated answer, I think. 孩子长大后都忙于自己的工作，父母指望他们经常回家。No, I'm not convinced that's a good choice. 长大后都忙于自己的工作，父母指望。Zhuang is somewhat, maybe it's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not 100% convinced that's good. But maybe ChatGPT, the answer's no. There's no answers. Maybe ChatGPT won't give me the right answers. 父母指望什么？经常回家。Maybe that's the anticipated answer. Anyway, next. I really wish it would tell me what I'm supposed to be learning. 一天的工作处理完毕，他终于可以休息一下了。在不分昼夜的忙碌之处，他非常渴望拥有一段属于自己的时间。 Okay, definitely this one, definitely this one. Is this correct? 1B. There's no other options. Okay. 安静的读点书，去旅行，或者做自己喜欢做的事情。他对摄影有浓厚的兴趣，而且拍摄技术高超。如果有时间，他很想约上几个朋友，一起去野外拍些照片。Yeah, I'm pretty confident all of those were correct. It doesn't make much sense otherwise. 我的朋友是个作家，他写的书很畅销，自然他得到的报酬也不少。年轻女孩子喜欢他写的童话式的爱情故事，虽然不真实，但足以常给人幻想和安慰。所以每当他的新书出版，他的书迷们都会心甘情愿起大早排队去购买。Okay, do you know this suffix 迷？书迷 is a okay, so 迷 is 迷恋 right? 迷恋 so infatuated with what? Infatuated with books. 书迷 so 书迷 is someone who's like a bookworm, right? 书迷们 is the plural. 我是影迷是电影，爱看电影的人，我是影迷。也可以说我是科学迷，也是学习迷。All right, I'm confident those are correct, but nevertheless, I didn't check them last time, so we'll check them this time. Okay, 完毕，昼夜，渴望，浓厚，高超也，然后畅销，报酬。然后童话足以心甘情愿 is 心甘情愿HSK 成语 Actually we can search this one. I made this list a long time ago. And 4 years ago, is it? 4 years ago, and then I updated it with the HSK3 version. 心甘情愿 So it is a HSK 成语 Yeah. HSK2. Is it HSK? No, they're getting rid of it for the HSK3. All right. And these are all the HSK3 成语. Right. And here are the HSK2. Yeah, I had to use less space for the HSK because there were more HSK3. When I say HSK3, I mean HSK Sandy and Ning, the new version. I had to get rid of I had to get rid of some of the details because there wasn't enough room to include. All right, I have too many pens. 盆山盆海，比山本比海。Oh, okay, that's better. You can actually see. All right, so obviously you can see what I got to do here. Okay, 他1个月的工资是我的3倍，也就是说，他的1个月的工资相当于我3个月的。对。All right, that was fairly straightforward. Maybe when you're doing it the first time, you have to read them all, and it's like, oh, okay, and figure it out. But, okay, 他所有的辛劳，都是心甘情愿的。换句话说，没有人强迫他 Yeah, that's what that word means. 他非名牌不穿，就是说，他只穿名牌，而不是名牌不穿。What is 名牌不穿? I've never heard this word before. Is it a new word? 名牌不穿。穿。What is 不穿? What do you reckon it means? I don't know what it means. Yeah, 不穿，不穿。不是名牌不穿。I guess this is some kind of idiom. What's going on? 名牌不穿。名牌不穿。非名牌不穿。What does this mean? 名牌不穿。Yeah. 名牌不穿。Yeah. 意思是不穿名牌。All right. 的衣服。Oh. Okay, 名牌 is famous brand. 不穿 Okay. Then what do you think? 非名牌不穿 is the 非得不可非名牌不穿 Oh, okay, gotcha. No, so here 非名牌不穿 So if it's not a famous brand, he doesn't wear it. 这就是说他只穿名牌不是名牌不穿。Yeah. The second part is even more confusing. 不是名牌不穿。The bracket here is 不是名牌不穿 rather than 不是名牌不穿。Like the bracket is here. 不是名牌不穿。There's an invisible 如果 here. 如果一件衣服不是名牌的，他就拒绝穿上它。不是名牌不穿。Anyway, 现在很多年轻人都是月光族。月光族 these are the people who earn the money, they get the salary for a month and then use it up by the end of the month. 也就是说，到了月底，钱就都花光了。Yeah, 花光了。Yeah. So the 光 is gone, right? So 花光 spent away. 花光了。Yeah, 他花光了他所有的钱。All right, I've done this sort of thing before. I think it's largely a waste of time, so I'm not going to do it. It wants me to rephrase the text in writing, but again, I think it's largely a waste of time, so I don't do it. I'd rather write something interesting, something I have interest in writing. Next, 布告. All right. So these are 近义词，布告. It's kind of 公告. All right. Okay, what is 布告? 布告. Not sure. 公告, public announcement. 布告. 不告 不告 I don't know 粘贴布告 It's kind of like 公告 Can't tell the difference I don't know I don't know I don't encounter this word regularly so it's like I don't know Is it important that I know the difference between a word I don't see and a word I see a lot? 公告 I see a lot. Next, 诞辰和生日. Sure, they're sort of the same in a very yeah, 生日 is just an average Joe. It's their birthday. Whereas 诞辰 this is like the birth of communism or the birth of something like that, right? A country, maybe 诞辰 maybe like the Advent, is that right? Oh no, it is a birthday. Then what am I? Oh, maybe I'm thinking 诞生 this one 人出生 Then what is it then? The China was born or modern China. Okay, so 诞辰 is just birthday. 用于长辈和所尊敬的人. All right. It's one of these things. I just say 生日 right? And everyone understands. I got a bit mixed up though. So it is birthday, but it's so is it a birthday you have every year or is it like the day you were born? Yeah, so this one is birthday. 今年是先生的 blah blah blah. Okay, so this is every year you have one of these, whereas 诞生 would be, yeah, I got them mixed up. 鲁迅诞生于1881年. 1881年. Okay, so this is your date or the day in which you were born rather than your birthday. All right, next, 发布 to announce and 公布 to publicly announce. Oh, very similar, isn't it? Okay, next, 范畴. 范畴 is like a category, whereas 范围 is scope. So a category. So what category does this belong to versus is that within the scope of this discussion? That's it. 挥霍 I forget. 浪漫 no 浪费 挥霍 oh yeah 挥霍 to squander yeah 浪费 is waste 挥霍 is to squander 挥霍 yeah 挥霍财物对吗 squander wealth 挥霍挥霍浪费挥霍无度挥霍公款 squander public funds 大肆挥霍 yeah next 坚固牢固 what's the difference got some notes here maybe I wrote something interesting 牢固的友谊 like a firm friendship firmly established friendship 在牢固的基础上on a firm base 坚固的岩石 so this is like physically firm whereas this is I'm not sure I don't know what do you think the difference is 坚固的岩石 all right let's look it up what are the definitions 坚固 okay so when you see the definition of one appearing in the other like this then sometimes you go okay they're so close that it probably doesn't matter okay 结实牢固 okay 长城 no 城墙坚固的堡垒 All right. This looks like physical. It's physically strong. 坚固 is physically strong. Whereas 牢固, 坚固. All right, I feel like maybe I shouldn't split this hair. Let's not split the hair. Yeah. Okay, 奖赏, 奖励. I think 奖赏, 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 奖赏. Well, it's hard to say. 奖赏 is an actual like money or prize or something like that, whereas 奖励 is, no, actually maybe 奖赏 is the prize you get for doing something, whereas 奖励 is the prize you get for to encourage you to do something. 成功通常不能获得奖赏. Okay, success often does not lead to rewards. 上天会奖赏了你的善良. So 上天 being God, right? God will reward your benevolence. I think 奖励 is encouraging you to do something, whereas 奖赏 is encouraging you for doing something. I think that's the difference. 收到了奖励，基于荣誉和财物表示鼓励。Yeah, it's to encourage you to do something, right? 用来表示鼓励的荣誉和财物。Encourage and reward. 以现金和奖品奖励有功者或优胜者。Yeah, so this is the 有功者. What's 有功者? Someone who's performed well. Yeah, someone who's performed well or superior, like this sort of thing. So they've already done well, right? Yeah, so it's an award. You get it because you've done something well. And this you get to encourage you to do something well. I think that's the difference. Next, 恐吓 and 威胁. They're a little bit different. 恐吓 is like to instill fear in, whereas 威胁 is to threaten. So, yeah, 恐吓 doesn't necessarily mean you're threatening someone. They can be afraid for reasons other than being threatened. 恐吓. Okay, so maybe I'm reading too much into this. Threaten, intimidate, I think I'm more like horrify almost, but okay. 恐怖分子恐吓说要杀死人质. So the terrorists threatened to kill the hostages. Is it threaten? 小偷用刀子恐吓他. Yeah, intimidate is a better word. Intimidate, menace. Yeah. So maybe 恐吓 is broader. 威胁 is threatening. It's a little different. Okay, 武力威胁. 用权势和武力恐吓胁迫. Okay, so to terrorize or coerce. All right. 威胁世界和平 threaten world peace. Yeah. 受到战争威胁 the threat of war. All right. They are quite similar. I do think 恐吓 is, I don't know, you cause someone to be terrified. It doesn't necessarily have to be through threatening. Yeah. Next, 谅解 原谅. Okay, 原谅 means it kind of means to forgive. There's also 饶恕. 饶恕 is more like pardon. 原谅我. Forgive me. 谅解. 谅解 is not really the same, is it, at all? 谅解 is more like understanding. Yeah. 他很谅解你的苦衷. So what has this got to do with 原谅 here? Okay, 体察对方的情况而加以原谅. So 谅解 has this meaning, and it has the extra step with, like, you personally investigate the situation. Okay, 他这样做是出于无奈，你应该谅解. So okay. So here's 跟谅解不同，原谅侧重于宽恕 forgiveness， 谅解侧重于理解体谅。Yeah, alright. 很谅解你的苦衷。OK， 你们应该互相谅解，搞好关系。Alright. Again, very rare. These words are quite rare. 勉励和鼓励. What's the difference? No, I don't know the difference. 鼓励 to encourage someone to do something. 勉励 劝励鼓励. Oh. 小批评多勉励. Criticize less, encourage more. 勉励 very, very similar. 激发并勉励. Yeah, I don't know. If they're different, then I can't tell the difference. If they're defined in terms of each other as well, circular. 勉励上进，他勉励学生，努力学习. Yeah, I can't tell the difference. All right. 藐视、蔑视. Yeah, both of those are very similar. I've seen 蔑视. I haven't seen 藐视 very often. I think 藐视 is somewhat rare. 藐视、蔑视. Just to look upon someone with scorn, disdain, I don't know, belittlement. 藐视. Despise, look down upon. Yeah. Okay, 跟蔑视、鄙视不同。藐视侧重于小看对方，蔑视是指根本不把对方放在眼里。What does 不放在眼里 mean? 看不起、轻视。I don't know. I'm fairly sure my language skills are not depending on me knowing the difference between these two words. Next, 洽谈、协商. All right. These are neither of those are particularly good. 洽谈、洽. So this 洽 is 融洽的洽, right? 融洽的洽. Harmonious friendly. Okay, so 洽谈. Oops. 洽谈. 洽香. That's not very helpful. 洽香. That didn't help very much. But it means, okay, consult with 和协商 为取得一致意 no 为取得一致意见而共同商议. All right. I don't really know. Both meaning consult. Okay. 谦逊、谦虚. Yeah, I don't know the difference between these two. They both mean modesty. 谦逊、谦虚、谦 modest. Okay, 谦逊恭谨. What is 恭谨? 恭谨呢? Okay, this is 谦逊. 谦逊 says 跟谦虚不同. No, 谦虚不同. 谦逊多指行为态度谦让有礼貌. OK, 谦虚一声一声谦虚. OK, 谦虚多指心里有自知之明，不骄傲. Okay, so this one is non-arrogant. What is a correct self-assessment? 自知之明. All right. This one is not arrogant, and the other one is polite. This one emphasizes not arrogant. All right. 区分区别. Okay, first of all, 区分 is a verb. 区别 is a noun. 区分 could also be a... All right, let's see what we got. 区分 is a verb. OK, 找出彼此之间的不同点，从而把它们划分开来. Okay, so you have two objects, you point out the differences to distinguish them. 区别 is a noun, right? It's a verb as well, meaning 区分. Okay, but I'm going to put V here, and I'm going to put V here. So that's one difference between them. Okay, 严格区别两类不同性质的社会矛盾. So strictly differentiate between two kinds of 不同性质, different properties. Differentiate the different properties in social contradictions. 区别对待. All right. 这两个词在意义上没有区别。区别对待。区别好坏。All right, so it also has this kind of differentiating things. 把两者区别开来. All right, fair enough. All right, there it is. That'll do. We have now officially finished the 4th unit, and we'll continue on with this chapter 17 in the next unit. All right, 谢谢大家来观看视频，我们下次聊. Don't forget to like and subscribe and all that sort of jazz. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.